So I saw that Jeff Hyatt finally decided to roll out of bed and make some sort of response to the video that I made 2 days ago. So let's talk about that. So, you know, he rolls out of bed like 2 in the afternoon because he doesn't do fuck all day. Rolls out of bed and he rages for like 40 minutes on a live stream, and then 10 hours later or so he rages again for over an hour. This man Jeffrey Hyatt, this fat boy, raged for nearly 2 hours on live stream about me and Dean TV and everybody else. Wah. What are you gonna do about it, Jeff? Wah. And I'll be honest, because see, in my videos, I don't lie. I don't make a lot of jokes either, right? I don't make a ton of jokes. I'm not like a jokester, really. I'm not good with jokes. I'm not that great with comedy, per se. But I just bring the facts, right? Jeff says he brings the facts. Well, he doesn't bring the facts. We all know that. He brings no facts. He brings assumptions and speculation with zero proof of anything. That's what Jeff brings. One person tells him something and he immediately believes them regardless of who it is. Right? So Jeff rages for nearly 2 hours on live stream. And yeah, what I was saying, lost my train of thought. Honestly, I didn't watch those. I didn't watch them live. I didn't watch the replay. I listened to about 10 minutes of the one, I think that was like 40 minutes long. And that was all I needed to bury this guy once again, even though he buries himself all the time. So what I caught, the part that I caught from it, is like, Jeff, I don't have the time. I record these videos when I'm like doing other stuff. Like right now I'm driving, I'm running an errand, you know, doing big boy stuff because I drive a car. Unlike you don't even have a driver's license, fat boy. But I don't take any like time out of my day to do these. But anyway, what I caught from the part of the crybaby session that I saw was Jeff talking about or going through, he was responding to my video saying that he doesn't own shit and all of his games that he plays are on Game Pass, which he doesn't pay for Game Pass either. That's also paid for by the government. Whatever leftover money is on his check from the government that he gets from the government, he uses for $20 a month on Game Pass. So he was, he actually, not only does he not own his games, but he doesn't own his Game Pass subscription either. So, but he's going through his list of games. Okay, what are you proving, Jeff? What are you proving? You're going through your list of games and you're proving my point that they're all on Game Pass and you don't own anything, fat boy. Like what? I'm lost. When I first heard it, I was at a loss for words. I was like, this guy thinks that this is a proper response, a proper, he thinks this is some sort of burial to my response to my video. What are you talking about? He's going through all the games, like, oh, I own this game. You don't own shit, Jeff. You don't own those games. They're on Game Pass. And he did make a good point, a truthful statement. I don't know, like a week ago, he was talking about Star Wars Outlaws, and he said basically when you buy a game nowadays, it's more or less a CD key. Even if it's on a disc, even if you get a physical disc, it's a CD key. Like Star Wars Outlaws, it's on the box, on the case, it requires an internet connection. So yeah, he's not wrong there. It more or less is a CD key. He was basically comparing going out and spending $70 on a game to playing it on Game Pass, right? Well, the difference is you don't own shit on Game Pass. Whereas with Star Wars Outlaws, yes, it more or less is a CD key. He's not wrong there. But you buy Star Wars Outlaws for $70, You play it for 5 hours, right? You don't like it, okay. You could sell it on eBay. Throw it on eBay. You can probably sell it $50, $55, $60. Recoup a decent amount of money back. On Game Pass, you're not recouping anything back. That's the difference, fat boy. You do own something physically when you buy a disc. You can resell that. Can you resell it on Game Pass? Can you get your refund on Game Pass? No, fat boy. Once you pay that $20, it's gone, fat boy. What are you going to do about it, fat boy? Nothing. Make another crybaby stream that I'm not going to watch. So back to Game Pass. He's talking about going through his list of games, you know, confirming my point that he doesn't own fuck all. He gets to Fallout 4 and he's like, oh, there's one of those games he was talking about. I'm like, yeah, there's one of those Bethesda games. Microsoft owns Bethesda. All the Bethesda games are on Game Pass. You don't own any of those. He's like, oh, Avatar, whatever the hell it's called, Pandora, whatever. Be like, oh, well, there's a game that's not on Game Pass. True, that's on Ubisoft Plus. That's like a $17 subscription. So what, did you subscribe to Ubisoft Plus for like a month, fat boy? Is that what you did so you could play that game? One of the few that's not on Game Pass. He might say, oh, I actually own that game. Okay, where is it? Where's your copy of Fallout 4, fat boy? You can go out and get Fallout 4 for like $10 right now, fat boy. No, you don't own shit, Jeff. The things that you do own that are actually in your shoebox physically, like your Xbox, like the 4 shirts that you have, like your dip, your chew, and all that shit that's rotting your teeth out, you actually don't own that, fat boy. You see, the government pays for that, fat boy. So you don't own that. You don't earn that, fat boy. You sit on your ass and do nothing, fat boy. Take advantage of the government, fat boy. You say you hate Democrats. Half of the policies and programs that are put in place to help fat ass fucking losers like you that don't want to do shit were put into place by Democrats, fat boy. You say you don't want to be a socialist like a Democrat, fat boy. Well, guess what, fat boy? You're taking advantage of these so-called socialist programs, fat boy. What are you going to do about it, fat boy? Nothing. You're going to do nothing, fat boy. So, again, you own nothing, Jeff. Absolutely nothing. And there's nothing you can do about it. Those are the facts. And if you don't like them, my guy, there's the fucking door. See, the point I'm getting at, well, I got to the point. The point is, you don't own anything. Anyway, I'm gonna end this now. This has gone way too long. You guys stay frosty. I'll do another one of these in a few days if he responds to this. We'll see. Stay frosty. Bye-bye.